As you're all aware, Nduru Hospital has been closed, or rather has been shut for about 3 weeks or so, thereabout, out of what I will call an instructed strike by the county government to the union officers, the nurses union and the clinic officers. This is clearly sabotage to the South Mugrango residents. It's actually unwarranted. We've got very serious situations that have happened in this country, but it has never let people who took oath to protect lives down their tools over unnecessary antagonistic politics. I mean, really, it's wrong for nurses to say, and the medics in general, that South Mugrango does not have security, or rather it's insecure. Yet, most of those nurses who are told to down their tools live within the hospital compound. They are only not reporting to their duties, but they do not have any security challenges because they live within our quarters. So what we decided to do, of course, as you've seen, the South Mugrango residents have been going out on protest, complaining over the same, because the county government has really not committed, to flatten the barrier. Because health is devolved and we really might not do much. I tried to engage the Minister for Health, and we realized that the fact that health is devolved, it's quite a challenge to mitigate that challenge. The union is instructed by the governor and his stooge, to down their tools up until the time he'll tell them. It's very sad when a union decides to go in bed with the employer. That is very challenging, because tomorrow when the employer will turn against you, I do not know who will defend you. It's very sad, but no problem. We want to appreciate the doctors' union that decided, of course, to lift the strike. And they'll be reporting to their duties tomorrow, as I hear. Sadly, we only have 2 doctors at Nduru Hospital, so we do not know what will happen. But we'll be seeking that, because now we've opened a mobile, not really a mobile, a medical center here. The doctors around Nduru will be helping us, of course, because we have nurses here, in case of sensitive matters. It's unfortunate that the county government has not visited Nduru Hospital. The CEC in charge of health has not talked anything, has not spoken a word over the closure of the hospital. The MCAs of this area have kept a mum. It's quite sad. That clearly shows that it's petty, antagonistic politics brought forth by unnecessary squabbles of imaginary competitors of 2027 gubernatorial elections, which is far-fetched. It's about 5 years to elections, and I mean, really, one is imagining that you've got an imaginary, you are running away from your shadow. It's quite unnecessary and unfortunate. But all said and done, as a leadership of this area, as a leader, as a member of parliament, I engaged the members of the medics drawn from the constituency to volunteer their services. And they decided to volunteer their services. I've engaged different government parastatals, and I've been able to they've been able to give me, to give us free medicine to mitigate these challenges. And we've engaged Tabaka Hospital, Mission Hospital, which is within our constituency, and Ropement Hospital, which is within our constituency. They've also volunteered their lab services. So here we've got clinic officers, we have lab technicians, we have nurses, and we have volunteer doctors. Now, what is happening here, it is not really that we have turned our offices to be a hospital, or rather to be hospitals. No. This is a point of checkup. They have a triage to view you. Of course, if you've got sensitive matters, your medical condition is a bit sensitive, we have an ambulance that will now take you to Tabaka Hospital. You need a surgery, you need extreme examination on medical review. We have an ambulance that we fully fuel that will take you to Tabaka Hospital or Ropement. So this one is merely to check you for mild conditions. You're not able, you live within this vicinity and are not able to get to Tabaka Hospital, you can be able to be checked here. things to do with headaches, things to do with stomach aches or anything that is mild or basic accidents, they can be able to dress you here. But when you turn extreme, we've got an ambulance that we fuel to take you to Tabaka Hospital at subsidized pricing. So the service that is charged at about 3,000 at Tabaka Hospital now, today, they'll charge you 1,000. So they'll charge at the price of Nduru Hospital. So there is no gap. We are okay. They want to open the hospital, fine. They don't want to open the hospital, fine. We are okay. We are not whining. We are not complaining.